Hello everyone, I'm here today with a prep video, and as you can see right here, my album says October 2022. This is for October Daily, and I was very on the fence about doing it this year. I did it last year. I actually used this exact same album last year, and the only reason I hesitated is because I have so many albums already and so many projects. Do I need another one? But I think I have come up with a plan for this year. So what I'm about to say may have some people up in arms. You may be appalled. I apologize in advance. But what I did was I took out all the pages from last year and I threw them away. I loved the album when I did it, but I found that after like the first of the year, I really didn't look at it again. And in the spirit of cutting down on how many albums I'm doing and whatever, I just decided, you know what? If I decide I want to do it every year, then I'll just switch it out. I'll reuse what I can. And so be it. So, like I said, I removed everything that was in here. And these were all ones that I had used previously. The two that I couldn't reuse is because I had fused them shut for certain reasons. And so they could not be reused. So I chucked those. And then I had one extra that I didn't use last year. So I put that in here. And this actually gives me 16 pages. So I have 32 slots. So that means one for every day, and then I could do a 2-pager in there if I wanted. Now I do have some extras of these as well. This is an old SEI album, and I do have some extra pages available that I bought for this years and years ago. I could bust into them if I had to, but I really don't want to. I think I really want to keep it to these 16 and just have it be that. With all of that said, I'm going to show what I have gathered to work on this. So this little pouch is full of acrylic things. Some of these I have left from last year that I didn't use. Some of them are new. I really like this one, so I hope I'm able to use it. So you can see those. I can't use a ton of those because of how thick they are. Those will add up quickly and make the album very bulky, so I have to be careful with that. And then I have this baggie, which is full of all of my autumn themed pocket cards. So I have both 3x4 and 4x6. I have lots to work with here, so that is helpful. And then I have a bunch of stickers and embellishments. These are just some word and phrase stickers that I had left from last year. As you can see, I didn't end up using a ton, so why not use them again this year then? There's nothing wrong with them. This is also a pack of embellishments that is left from last year, Ellie's Studio. And I used a lot, but I still have all of this left. This sucker was packed. I wish I could remember how many pieces were in there, but it was a lot. And so I'm hoping maybe I can get through most of these this year. We'll see. And then these are a bunch of digital files that are all autumn themed. So I had some of these from last year, some are new, but I cut them and got them ready just so I'd have them on hand for when I start. And then these are all phrases from different digital kits and things that I've had. And so I just put them all together in this envelope and they stay in there until I need them. Then here are some new things. I have these puffy stickers from Cartabella, and I think these are actually a line from last year, but I bought them in the, I think it was the Echo Park and Cartabella warehouse sale a couple months ago, and they were in there and I loved them, and so I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy them. And then I got the matching chipboard stickers, so, or chipboard accents. Nope, they don't look like they're self-adhesive maybe, but chipboard nonetheless. I love these. I don't know like if I'm gonna be near a barn or things like that, but I'm going to try to use them as much as possible because, I mean, look how cute they are. And part of the reason of continuing to do October Daily this year is because I have so much in my stash. I mean, look at all this stuff. I haven't gotten to the papers yet, but look at all this stuff. I mean, otherwise it's going to sit in my bin. I don't really do a family album anymore. My kids are pretty grown. My youngest is 17. My boys don't even like their pictures taken anymore, really. So I just don't have that much to scrap. I would never use all this otherwise. We don't go out to the pumpkin patch and the apple orchard really anymore, sadly. So I need to get rid of this stuff. And October Daily is a good way to do that. So I have just a couple of pieces of full 12 by 12 papers. just so you can see. This is what's on the other side. Don't really care for either of those. So my hope is that I would use this side for these, but I have them available. And then I have some scraps left either from last year or just from other projects. So I have this piece, which is pretty neutral. I have an acetate piece here. I think this is 8x8 with some foiled leaves. Love it. And then some 6x6 and 6x8 pieces. These were all from a paper pad, I think. Was it Echo Park or Simple Stories? Maybe it was Simple Stories, but from last year or the year before. I can't remember which now, but I had these left, so I'll throw in those in there too. One 6x8 here, just the red dot, and then a piece of leftover vellum that I had thrown in with my autumn stuff for some reason. I don't know why, but if I can use it, great. So I feel like this is a good amount of stuff to start with. Obviously, I can go into my regular stash of things if I feel it's needed, but I really want to stick to this stuff as much as possible. So now you've seen all the stuff I've gathered. You've seen the album here that I intend to use. And one thing to note is this will be an interesting one because I'm actually in Europe for part of the month of October. So I will have regular pictures at home, and then I'll have some pictures from far away, which I'm excited to do. Obviously, those photos will get their own album too because it's a huge trip. But I'm excited to just feature one a day from when I'm gone and mix that in with all my normal stuff that happens in October. So with that being said too, I will not be doing a video on YouTube of every day. I think what'll probably happen is as I finish layouts, I will post them on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, feel free to do that. I'm at Scrappy Tracy. And then when it's all done, I will do a flip through here on YouTube so that you can see the finished product. But hopefully this gets you excited about what I'm going to do, and I hope you will follow along. Thanks for watching.